I feel like a lot of people overlook this about Dame. His ability to navigate off the ball, right? To where he's not shooting every single shot he takes off the dribble as a sidestep or step back. There's a lot he does, but these shots right here are what's going to set up those sidesteps and step backs, because that's how he's going to get his rhythm. You get that rhythm off an easy shot like this, no dribble, no nothing, just find my body, find my balance. Now I'm going to get into these step backs. They're going to be easy. Notice this about Dame, bro. If Dame is going to go, right, he's going to get into the same shit. Tween, boom, gap, got his body slim, right? Peep, right here. Shifted that frame, allowed him to get through that gap and maintain control of the ball, right? Gets the foul. And then once again right here, right, he's going left. And if he wants to go right, what move he's going to use? Tween, right? Just a different style of tween, a little variation. Step tween. So now he can get back right. He's practically mastered that tween. And now you look at his game, it's like, damn, how is he able to get so many of these buckets? Because he took that tween, he mastered it. Then he got the counters after that as well. And he's super sharp in his angles, because peep this too. Watch his feet, right? Watch the angles of his feet as he's going to take steps to drive. And tell me where his feet are going to be pointed to. Literally straight on to the rim. Step tween, right foot straight to the rim. Next step, straight to the rim. Next step, rim again. Next one, seeking contact. Look, all the moves he makes are intentful. He does everything. He starts from A, let me get B, C, D, everything I need to do in between, and I'm going to get to exactly where I want to be, which is Z. And that's why he's just so tough to guard. Look, this is 20 on the shot clock. Dame's had the ball the whole time, right? First pick and roll happens, right? Boom, Brook Lopez, don't got nothing on it, right? All right, swing to Brook. Let's get it right back. Let's do another action. Boom, he slips that. Let me give it right back to Brook, right? Second time you did something, you got nothing out of it, right? Now the third time, you got 6 on the shot clock. Let's see what we can cook out of this now. That little bit of contact. That's why guarding players like Dame, you must be careful at all times, right? Start to finish. You can't allow him to feel any sort of arm contact, because he's going to use that to be able to get into a shot. When it comes down to Dame, though, Dame's probably the master of simplicity with anything he does, because it's just all so condensed with every single move like this. Double screen. I take my way left. I see Tobias. He steps up high. Boom, little in and out. Get him on his heels. Change his pace. And now I'm sharp on that angle. Turn the corner. Quick legs. Like, you watch Dame's game, you'll realize he does the same thing over and over. There is absolutely no problem when it comes down to spamming an action, right? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. We all know that, right? Third straight time they're going up to this horn set, right? At half court. Because with Dame now, this is a luxury. We could play the pick and roll game at half court. They gonna all step up. And B gonna step up. Tobias gonna step up. And all Dame has to do, leverage that pace and use the simple moves that he always does, right? Boom. But most importantly, the substance in between the drives, like I always tell y'all, this is going to be the key to getting your angles. The contact. Bump on MB, he can't contest. I get to my fade all balanced. This is so difficult to guard. Like I told y'all in anticipation of this duo, right? Brook Lopez, shooter. Connaughton, shooter. Middleton, shooter. Now you got, who's that? Beauchamp, shooter, I believe. So now, Dame's coming off these screens, and it's going to make all these shots easier, because even if he doesn't want it and he doesn't have it, he has somebody else who can take it and knock it down. And not just that, you still have another all-star on the floor in Khris Middleton. Look at this here, though, right? Tip on the pass, that. People don't even understand the fact that Dame is so good at drawing fouls as well. On the drive, on the shot, don't matter. He's a foul baiter, right? He could get all of them that he wants. And so now you're like, all right, let's play coverage. Let's take that away. Boom, you took away one screen, reject, right? Draws a foul right there on the drive. The levels as to which Dame could also score beyond just the shooting, which people like to talk about, and the drawing fouls portion is going to make everything tougher, because it's going to make the defense play him honestly the next time going down. This is a fucking problem. This is a problem. Look, Giannis as a ball handler, Dame as a screener. Get this screen, right? If the Milwaukee Bucks space the floor right way, Giannis could have a lane just to go and attack this player who's stepping over it, right? He just has to stay under control to not get a charge. But now, what are you going to do on this coverage? You're going to switch, you're going to show Dame is open, but Dame is great at doing exactly that too. Drawing a foul, he doesn't get it, but he has the skill. And so what's really going to be a game plan for some shit like this? It's like Murray and Jokic, how you just simply can't switch. Pat Bev, physicality there. I'm going to push back because you also being physical back, and the ref not going to call it either, right? So here, screen switch Tobias. He has a mismatch, right? But what a lot of y'all would do with a mismatch is sit here and play, dance, right? Play with your food. Dame, right? Not even a dribble move. He just uses details, angles, off arm like you just seen right there too, right? Look, just details. Off arm right here, low on the base, right? So I can be able to attack that hit. Gets this gap. It gets a help defender rotating over and gets contact there as well. And then gets it up at the rim so he can be able to get those free throws. You need to understand Dame's simplicity, bro. Probably one of the most simple guards in the league. Really ever, damn near. Or let me say of this generation. Because the shit they did back then was so condensed. They didn't really have bags. Look, now you wonder why Giannis gets here and forces up the shot, right? Realize the clock, right? 4 minutes and 2 seconds left. Giannis has to be Giannis for the first 44 minutes of the game. Once it strikes this right here, right? Once it hits this right here, 4-minute mark, Giannis, you don't take no more shots. You give it up to Dame for him to do this here, right? And this is the start of Dame time. The last 4 minutes of the game. That's all you need. The last 4. Giannis, you do yourself for 44. Now last 4, give it up to Dame. Don't shoot. I don't want to see you shoot no shots no more. But even realize how he's manipulating Oubre with these actions, right? He has a horn set coming up, right? He has 2 screens both ways. Boom, I attack hard going right. Not even to use a screen necessarily, right? And so now Oubre's trying to go and close up that gap as Dame has the ability to use that other screen. And so now, sidestep, and as he's trying to get into that gap and get over the top, he hits Dame's body just to try to close up that gap. And that's really built off of what he did to start by creating that space. The funny thing about Dame, right? Everybody watches Dame and knows Dame for the logo threes, the deep threes and everything. And they see that flashy stuff, but they don't see the simple shit like this, right? That allow those deep threes to actually happen and how he's still able to drop 40. Because he's not just hitting deep threes all game. He's doing shit like this right here, right? Where I'm coming off the screen, I got a defender on my side, and I'm see an angle, and I don't even need to use no dribble moves. I'm going to use my angles. I'm going to use my footwork. I'm going to use my precision and my intent to get to the rim and just get there. Use the little things, like change of pace, body angles, off arm, getting through contact, and finishing through contact. Because, look, I don't even want to talk about Dame, right? Realize what's going on the floor, right? 40% three-point shooter, 40% three-point shooter. If open, 40% three-point shooter. Then Giannis, of course. So usually important, right? You would see them try and go throw a double, right? But now you just can't throw a double because they're going to be able to execute off of this. So it's literally island work. You're on an island. Dame done did this his whole life playing ISO game. You see that shot is tough to Dame. That's just another jumper. Now you remember what I just said about the other possession, right? And notice where everyone was spaced. If you need to go back and peep that, right? But look though, Giannis before was down here on this baseline. Now he's up here on the wing. Now, what does this do? This gives Giannis's defender the ability to simply go and double when necessary. So you have Brook Lopez over here, Jay Crowder over here, everybody out. But with them taking so much time off the clock, now it's just like you can't really cook shit up. You just have to throw something up. Hey, I'm pretty sure as a point guard in this generation, Dame has the most successful drives without using a dribble move. I promise you. No dribble moves. He ain't sitting here tween, bop, tween behind the back, cross. No, he ain't doing that tween, double behind the back. He ain't doing that. He just keeping shit simple. And this is a level of skill as to which anybody can learn. It's just about you detaching yourself from the idea you got to play all cute. And dribbling is a thing that you must do at all times. But if you really want to just get buckets, you want to be the best player you possibly can, you'll do this shit right here. We'll just simply leverage pace, angles, right? And then be able to get to your spots. And you'll just be a more efficient player because you're not working as hard.